Well, hi there, Mountain Crest. I am going to help you today learn how to find the 3 sources you need for your diseases research for health class. You should be able to find a page that looks something like this one here on my screen in Canvas. If you can't find it in Canvas, head over to the Mountain Crest Library website and there will be another one of those there. But this is your Pathfinder, and I'm going to just walk you through the steps here visually on screen, so if you get lost, you can kind of refer back to here and know what you're doing. So we're going to start at 1 right here. We're going to select our first research article from one of these websites, okay? For today's example, I'm just going to go ahead and pretend like my disease that I'm working on is polio. So I'm just going to go to the Centers for Disease Control. This is pretty easy to navigate, but basically, if it's me, I'm probably going to go to Health Topics and just go to P and find polio, or I'm just going to go to the home page and just search polio, right? Either one, probably. I'm just going to scroll through these articles and see if any of them look interesting. There are certain things you're looking for, right? Causes, treatments, those sorts of things. So you're going to probably look at quite a few different articles, but I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one, and just for the sake of keeping it fast, I'm going to read this. Oh, look how easy this is. It has symptoms for me. Oh, this is transmission. Oh, good. This has prevention. Good. This article is awesome. This has a lot of the information I need. I'm definitely going to use this article. Now, you might have to search through a few more times until you find the article that will work for you, but you will find your first article here, either in Centers for Disease Control or in NDIS. Okay, so just so you are clear, this is an article. These are different articles, okay? So can I count all of these as 3 different articles? I totally can. Now, for this assignment, we're going to get 3 articles from 3 different places. One of them is here. But if you need information from more of these, go ahead and cite more articles from CDC. You're just going to put more of those articles in your citation page. Speaking of which, let me show you how to cite an article. So any article that you find online, just from a verified website like this, the citation is going to be really easy. All you're going to do is go up here and highlight the entire URL, right? So I'm not just highlighting cdc.gov because that would just be the home page. I want the actual page where the article I read is. And all you have to do is just copy that URL and paste it right into the last page of your brochure. That's where you're going to make a list of all of your citations and you're just going to list them there. It's going to be that easy. Okay, so then article 1 is done. All I've got to do is print this, get out my highlighter and highlight the important things, and then I can go on and find my second article. So here we are back on our Pathfinder, second article, number 2. We're going to find our research from the online library, okay? I hope you've used the online library before, but if you haven't, it's cool. I'm going to teach you how. Just know that when I teach you how to use the online library, I'm teaching you specifically for this assignment. I want to help you know exactly what you're doing instead of just feeling like you're lost in a big research world. So we're going to go to onlinelibrary.uen.org. It has changed a little bit, the look of it, probably since the last time you used it, but we're going to go here to high school. And then we're going to slide down here to World Book Online. World Book Online is basically like your Wikipedia. Like, it's just a big encyclopedia with tons and tons of information, which is great for a research project like this. Click on Student. And then I'm just going to search my topic right here. Super easy. Just type in the name of my disease. Okay, you can see here that this is going to be a great source for a lot of things. There's 47 different articles in the encyclopedia, and those are listed right here, okay? Some of them will be exactly what you want. Some of them maybe just about people who had to do with, like, discovering the disease or the treatments, okay? But this is also a good place to look for images, right? Because you need some of those in your brochure, and this is a great place to find them. Anyways, so let's just say you can go through here quite a bit, but I'm just going to click on an article. When I'm in an article, again, I'm going to read it, make sure it has the information I want to use, but when I know I want to use it, to cite this article, scroll all the way down to the very bottom of the article, click how to cite this article, and then copy and paste your MLA citation again onto that last page of your brochure. Ta-da, done. Print it out, highlight it, find the information you need. That was 2 articles in like 3 minutes. We are crushing it. I promise you're going to be able to do it this easily. Okay, our third article, so we're right here on the Pathfinder on 3, okay? We are going to go to the online library again and click on high school again. And this time we're going to go to Gale Reference Collection High School right here. And we're going to go to Gale in Context Science. Now, could you use one of these other databases? Yes, but I don't want you to because they're going to give you way too many results. And then you're going to have to sift through those and it's going to become complicated. So if we stay in the science database, that will narrow it down for us a little bit more. I'm just going to do a broad search here in the search bar. Polio, great. So this is an article that I can click on. There are also a lot more articles down here. Okay, so I've got some images that I could definitely use, right, in my brochure. But I've got a lot of different kinds of articles and they tell me what kind they are right here. I think the easiest ones to understand are featured content. It says that there's 3 and those are right here, okay? Maybe you want to look at some academic journals. It just kind of depends what information you need by this stage of your research, okay? I do want to tell you that if you're finding way too many results, there are ways to narrow it down. But the best way to narrow it down is to just go here and pick like a more simple category. So I'm just going to look at featured content and let's see, probably I'm going to pick this one. Perfect, okay? Scroll through it, make sure it's what I want. Looks good, looks good. Okay, couple of hints here. If this is something you want and you want another article like this, you can always click view all related articles and this will give you another generated list of results, which I think is sometimes helpful. But probably if you find a good article here, that's going to be all you need, right? So when you're in an actual article like this to cite it, these tools will not pop up until you're in an article. But when you're in an article, just click cite, make sure you're on MLA, copy and paste that, to the final page of your brochure. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done, print it out, read it, highlight it. That was so easy, right? I hope so. So again, if you get lost, just follow along this little pathfinder here or come talk to me. I'm in the library and I will be helping you with your research. So thank you. And let's go find out about diseases. Cool.